Hello all, this is Yogesh. Today's video is for Flutter. Today I am going to explain a new way to develop the mobile apps, that is Flutter. Agenda of this video is we will understand what is Flutter and why Flutter we require for development. Okay, so what is Flutter? Flutter is an open source framework by Google for building beautiful natively compiled multi-platform applications from a single code base. Here, if you think it is giving an opportunity to develop the application natively compiled. Most important thing is natively compiled, and we can develop applications for multiple platforms. Multiple platform means we can develop the application for web, for mobile, for desktop, or we can develop the application for embedded also. The meaning of the Flutter, that's the dictionary meaning, is to move or make something move quickly or lightly, especially through the air. Means Flutter, in a sense, it is very fast to develop, easy to understand, and it has a feature of hot reload. Due to this, it amazed to develop the application using Flutter. But according to my point of view, what is Flutter? A tool which we can use to develop natively compiled mobile apps for Android as well as for iOS. Right? That is a Flutter. So I think everyone understand what is Flutter. First thing we should understand what is natively compiled, because we can categorize mobile apps into two sections, or we can say into two categories. First one is a native, second is a non-native. In native, majorly the applications, as we know, iOS native applications or Android native applications. In non-native, we can see apps like web app, cross-platform app, progressive web app. These are the non-native mobile apps. So what is the meaning of natively compiled application? The native compiled applications means the Android app which is developed in right currently in Java or Kotlin, or iOS application which is written in Objective-C or Swift. So basically what native apps do, native apps basically compiles their apps directly onto the application. And when we compile mobile apps, the source code means what we have written in the application, that is human readable, is actually converted into the binary code, that is machine readable, and executes from there itself. That is a native compiled applications. So within there, whatever the structure or whatever the you can say operating system is there, from there the application compiled, that is a native compiled application. And what is a multi-platform? So next thing is, what is multi-platform? Multi-platform means we can develop the applications for various platforms like web app, mobile, desktop, and embedded. That is a multi-platform. Why Flutter? Means in the market, we can see there are various uh, platforms are available, or various languages are available from where we can develop the application. Like for native, we have iOS, Swift for Android, we have Android Studio and Kotlin or Java. There are React Native also is there, and many more uh, platforms are available for develop the application. Then why is Flutter? First thing, it's a single code base. Single code base means previously traditionally we developed the application using two developers, one for iOS, another one is for Android. So these two guys are have you can say as freedom to write their application for their own platform, like for iOS and for Android. But the application is the same, customer or the client is the same, and we are developing two different applications using, or we can say we can develop one application using two different source codes, and it is a cost effective to many of the companies. So many of the companies moves to a cross platform development, right? So here we are using only single code base, so we have to write only once, and we can natively compile that applications into two different platforms for iOS and for Android. That's the major benefit of this Flutter. So we have to write only once the single code, and we can distribute the app with native feel, with native look to our customer. Again, uh, this application in Flutter we develop application very fast, like in iOS or Android. If we do any single small change in the text field or change in the label text, we have to run the application, compile the application, and then it load the simulator or emulator in Android. Then we can see our change, what we have done, or how it looks in the simulator. It near about takes 1 or 2 minutes to check the change. But whereas in Flutter, we simply change our label, it has a hot reload feature. Due to this, we can immediately see what what we did change, and how it looks on the actual device. That's the major benefit of this Flutter. And another one is multiple IDE support. Yeah, Flutter supports to multiple platforms, like multiple IDE support. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So we develop the application in Android Studio because it's a product of Google. We can develop the application in using uh, Visual Studio, or Visual Studio. So these are the benefits, and due to this due to this feature, we can say we we have to go with the Flutter. I hope you like my video. If you have any suggestions, please let me know.